Hey Scorpio, welcome into your love reading for the last half of September into the first half of October 2024. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Coco. I've been reading tarot for about 7 years now, and I just recently started uploading videos on YouTube. So I am still getting used to this format, so if there's any errors in editing or eloquence, I do apologize, and I just ask for your patience on that. Now, for my love readings, I am going to split this into two separate readings. One for those who are in committed romantic relationships, and one for those who are currently single. Now, if you fall somewhere in between, if you're in a situationship, you don't know what ship, then I would lean towards going into the singles reading because the relationship reading is for people who are in committed romantic relationships. Now, this video will also be timestamped, so you can jump ahead to the singles reading. For that will be the second reading, and if that one is for you, then you can jump ahead to it. But if you are here for the committed romantic relationship, then stick around because your reading will be first. All right, I'll see you there. Okay, Scorpio, this is your reading for those of you who are in committed romantic relationships. Welcome in. You can get your hands on any of the decks I'm using. I will link them in the description box below. And you can also book a private virtual reading with me through my website. I will also link that below for you. Now let's see what the theme is of your relationship right now. Okay, we've got why and deep knowing. Two very introspective cards, reflective cards. You're definitely reflecting on things in your relationship. You're feeling things deeply. You're taking on this more philosophical mindset, and you are trying to perhaps get to know yourself better, get to know the dynamics of the relationship better, and get to know your person better. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. First, I'm going to get your energies as well as your partner's energies. Then I'll see where your relationship is going into October. I'll see what might be hidden from you, what you might not see coming, as well as any timing issues, clarification, and advice, of course. Well, you're instantly showing up Nine of Swords, a bit stressed, worried, overthinking because you've got this Y card. Feels like you're overthinking things a bit. Let's see what's going on. Three of Pentacles, definitely working together with your partner. Maybe you work with your partner. Maybe you have a business together. But this is also the energy of planning. So you might be planning a few more things. Yeah, Two of Wands came out. Yeah, it feels like you're stressing a little bit. It's just a lot of overthinking here with this Nine of Swords. Overthinking about things in the relationship instead of just feeling them, instead of just flowing through them and flowing through this perhaps time where you are making big decisions in your relationship. Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. There's definitely some kind of planning. You're planning a big event. You're planning a phase of your relationship where maybe you're moving in together. You are throwing a party together. Maybe you're throwing a home, what is that called? Homewarming? What is that the word for it? That does not sound right. Housewarming. Duh. Okay, housewarming party. Something along those lines. Or it might be something a bit bigger where you're just like, okay, do I want to plan my future with this person? How is my future going to look now with this person? Where are we going to live? With our, plans for travel, what will that look like? With our plans for work, what will that look like? Will we get married? Will we have kids? Will we want a traditional relationship? Just thinking deeply about these things, perhaps that you want in the relationship. A decision about health, I'm getting, like a health decision. So you could be choosing your healthcare provider. You could be choosing a new doctor that is important for you. But whatever this choice is, you're showing up a little stressed about it. They've got the Magician. All right, let's see what this is coming out. Queen of Swords. So the person you're in a relationship could be an air sign. They could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Let's get one more. All right. Three of Wands. Yep. This person strongly could be a Gemini. Okay, you've got the Magician and the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is a air sign typically, and the Magician card is the Gemini and Virgo card. So yes, this person could be a Gemini. They could show up to you with Gemini characteristics. So somebody who is very dynamic, quite talkative, very communicative, but tends to be a little bit avoidant perhaps. Love to, have fun and meet new people. This person is showing up quite in control of things in the relationship. So they might be the one who is, oh, say hello to June. Okay. She's going to fuck with the camera now. All right, we'll see how long we can go with her being right here. This person is showing up more in control in the sense that they are very strong. Their energies are very dominant in the relationship right now. It feels like this choice or planning that you are doing in the relationship, whatever you are planning right now, they are here with you doing it, but it's more so like on their timing. It feels like they're kind of the one that's in charge of it, or perhaps they came to you saying, well, I want to do this, so do you want to do that? And like, how do you want to do that? So they're coming to you kind of in charge. They're the Queen of Swords here. They're definitely thinking in their heads a lot here, not so much in their hearts. There are no cups so far, so that tells me that you're both very in your mind at the moment about the relationship, about things. There's not so much vulnerability and emotional connection in that sense. However, I'll take a look at things a little bit more closely. Oh, let me go get that card. Five of Swords. Something's going on. Something's going on. Hold on one moment. Let me clarify who this Five of Swords is. Yes, thank you. Is this representative? No. This is Five of Swords representative of the Scorpio collective right now in their relationships. Thank you. Yes, okay. So they are showing me that this Five of Swords is representative of you. So this is the energy or how you are showing up in the relationship, but not knowingly. So you're showing up with some self-sabotaging tendencies. I am going to clarify this card just to see what's going on per se. You might not be aware that your partner is interpreting your actions, your words, or just your energies and how you're showing up as not very honest, as not very straightforward, or there's some tendency towards self-sabotaging behavior. Okay, with this Nine of Swords, it feels like there's a tendency to overthink things, to maybe show up a little pressed, a little like freaking out a little bit about something that doesn't really need that kind of energy. All right, so let me see what this means for you. Queen of Pentacles. All right, and Eight of Wands. All right. So I did just clarify this Queen of Pentacles for you, and now this is not the energy of everybody, so take it as it resonates. I feel as if this is a mildly specific energy for just a few Scorpios out there. There is somebody else besides the person you're in a relationship who is on your mind. Now this could be an earth sign because you showed up Queen of Pentacles. So it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person is influencing your relationship, influencing how you act and show up in the relationship, or this person is a love interest of yours who's outside of the relationship. Okay? I don't know what is going on here with this Queen of Pentacles showing up because your person is the Queen of Swords here. So I'm not sure if you feel as if you need to make a choice about the relationship, like you are currently very introspective about whether or not to move forward with this current relationship you're in, or to pursue a new one with somebody else. But this Five of Swords is here to tell you that you are not showing up as the best version of yourself in this relationship. And it feels as if there's some honesty needed. But that is, I think, a specific energy just for a few people. Okay, now let's see where your relationship is going in October. High Priestess, Five of Cups, Three of Cups. Yep, there's our 3 cups. There is somebody else tied up to this partnership, but it doesn't feel particularly like it has to be a love interest. It could be like, I'm getting a mother-in-law who likes to put her nose into other people's business, particularly yours, Scorpio. There is that energy of a mother-in-law who wants to... I don't know if she disapproves of the relationship. I don't know if she just wants to be nosy and that's how she acts with everybody. And she's just naturally being nosy in your relationship, Scorpio. But there is somebody here influencing negatively the relationship. All right, you've got the Five of Cups and the High Priestess. Your energy is moving towards, a very introspective time in October as well for you. So I feel like you're going to be continuing this time of introspection, of reflection, of really thinking about, do I want to stick around here? Is this best for everybody's in the situation? And the High Priestess is somebody who is not saying much about what they think. Okay? So either you or your partner are keeping things on the low. You're not really saying what you think. You're just kind of sitting on it and reflecting on it, not yet acting on it. Five of Cups here. It's loss. It's a sad feeling tied up to the relationship. You could be feeling like devastated about this Three of Cups situation, regretful, lost. You could also be feeling like you have made a mistake, okay? And equally, this could be your partner as well. With this Five of Cups, they could feel really sad, devastated, okay, about this Three of Cups situation here. Got the Eight of Pentacles for your advice. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Sorry, I just had to take off my sweater because I had like 3 layers on. Wow, I am burning. Okay, I'm burning hot and my house is cold right now. Now, physical sensations, I do ask for physical sensations to come in as guidance. And they do, so I'll get like headaches during readings, or my throat will get really dry. And Spirit just give them to me. They're letting me know they're giving me this heat for a reason. Yeah, I'm like burning up. I don't know if you have a fever, Scorpio, if something feels embarrassing, because it's like this really, really intense heat. I don't know if you're in like a hot place. Maybe you're on vacation and you're in a really hot place, or maybe you're like in a place where you're going through a heat wave. But I'm really hot and it just left me. Okay, because I said the message, it just left. So, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles here for you in your advice. First of all, you're being asked to show up as Knight of Pentacles, very honest, very diligent, and over anything, honest with your intentions about the relationship. Now, they're letting me know that you're being asked to reveal your intentions. I don't know what that means. Take it as it resonates. Reveal your intentions. They want you to be honest and to show your cards. All right, weird, because I wouldn't have interpreted these cards that way, but they're letting me know pretty loud right now what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is here for you, Scorpio. Let's see what energies you are being encouraged to embody right now. We'll use this Woman of Myth Oracle deck. Now, also being honest with your intentions. Yeah, you've got the illusion and the obsession. All right, let's see here. You've got Dear Woman underneath, and Dear Woman typically comes out when there's somebody in a relationship who is not acting right and who's not acting accordingly. So I will show you these cards. You've got El Nadeja and Kiyohime. Now, the solution card almost always shows up when there is some kind of hidden agenda, not necessarily secret, but there is some hidden agenda or something that has to do with somebody's intentions that is hidden. It has to do with transparency, awareness, and cognition. And the Deha stalks the banks of the Nile at night, looking for men to bewitch, hypnotize, and drown. This card calls out a situation when a truth lies naked, out in the open, but we deny it, and call it something different, trying to convince ourselves and anyone who will listen that the truth is anything but what it is. You've put on rose-colored glasses and are tricking or deceiving yourself or others. When you pull this card, you must bring full awareness to your situation. You must be willing to look at it objectively and call it by its name. This is how you accept ownership. This is how you hold agency. And this is how you come through the obstacle stronger. Kiyohime deals with unrelenting persistence and fixation. Kiyohime is a young Japanese woman who falls in love with a handsome monk who promises to marry her but later rejects her. In her rage, she transforms into a giant serpent and kills him. Well, I kind of like her. You've activated an anxious or avoidant attachment style. The more distant something or someone feels from you, the more you cling. Sorry, let me repeat that. The more distant something or someone feels from you, the more you cling. Conversely, you could be distancing yourself from anyone who wants to get close to you. Core wounds, likely from your childhood, are being reopened by your present circumstances. This is an opportunity for healing and transcendence if you can find a way to process your pain and move forward. Avoid fixating on loss and rejection. Direct your energy to those who want to receive it openly. Okay, Scorpio, I hope this reading was helpful for you. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. Any help is greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Okay, Scorpio, if you've made it this far into the reading, that means you are here for the singles reading, so welcome in and let's get started. As always, you can get your hands on any of the decks I'm using. I will link them in the description box below for you, and you can also book a private virtual reading with me through the link to my website in the description box as well. So you've got two cards. You have got Fork in the Road and a Leg Up. You have had to make a choice recently, and the choice brought you to something better, or the choice was orchestrated in order to help you. Because a leg up here is a leg up quite literally from the universe. This choice could have been difficult. It could have posed certain challenges. It could have made you have to rethink things, but this choice was brought in for your highest good. It was brought in to help you. All right, so let's see what this is about. First, I'm going to get your energies, and I'm going to see what's going on in your love life. I'll also see what's hidden from you, what you don't see coming, as well as any advice that your guides and spirit has for you. And any timing, clarification that needs to be done, we will do that as well. Okay. I feel like really sluggish. Like once I sat down for your reading, Scorpio, your reading for the committed romantic relationship reading for you was different energy. It was very fiery. I tend to get physical sensations regarding the mind state or the emotional state of whoever I am reading, and so I always ask for spirit to guide me with physical sensations as well. And the physical sensation I literally got right when I sat down to do your reading was this overwhelming calm. It's like a very kind of sluggish energy, like my whole body, actually my mind feels a bit blurry. Like I actually feel a bit like, ooh, like I've had a few drinks. So, so far, yeah, it's making me feel weird. Okay, so you've got, excuse me, I just said I, okay. There you go. I don't know what's going on. You've got the High Priestess. So let's see what else is coming out through here. Yeah, it feels like I've had drinks. And I have absolutely not had an alcoholic drink. I have not drank in a week. So this is a very strange energy. Just gonna embrace it. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. All right. So High Priestess. There's this really calm energy emanating from the High Priestess. So you right now are in a state of perhaps introspection, reflecting on things in your love life, reflecting on maybe the past. You could feel like it is a time of deep solitude where you are being by yourself and you know it's for the best, or you just feel this deeper calling, this inner calling to be by yourself right now. And this is listening to your intuition. So the people you meet, you're very much trusting your gut on where to go with them in your life. Queen of Pentacles is here as well. So you could have some Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your chart. If that is not the case, and or if that is the case too, Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very committed and dedicated to the goals in their life, and somebody who puts a lot of effort into things, is very meticulous, and shows up for people in your career, in your workplace, at your home, in all of these spaces where physical abundance is created, where physical abundance is garnered. That is where the Queen of Pentacles really soars and excels. So that is telling me that you are embodying this energy at the moment, not only in your life regularly, but in your love life especially. You could feel like you are figuring out where to put down roots at the moment, because you've got the High Priestess, Nine of Swords here. Figuring out where you want to particularly grow your life, and because of that, meet somebody. If it's hard when you feel like your work might bring you elsewhere, when you feel like family and health issues might bring you elsewhere in the world, because you don't really want to meet anybody in a place where you think your life is temporary. And that's kind of what I'm saying here in that sense, because you want to figure out where you can put down roots, where you can find a good job, where you want to settle down, and then you want to find somebody. So you could feel like you're thinking about those things, thinking about the long term, what your life will look like. Okay, and this Nine of Swords is here too. It feels like you're stressing about love at the moment, about this choice that you recently made. You could feel like you are going back and forth. Is it the right choice? Potentially overthinking things a bit, because this High Priestess has a lot of alone time. And she's very much in her heart. She is looking in her subconscious. She looks deeper. But the Nine of Swords is the person who gets a little bit freaked out, scared, anxious, nervous, and tends to overthink. And they're letting me know that that is something you might be suffering with at this moment. So let's see what's going on in your love life. Got the Fool. Beautiful. Some new chapter coming in for you. Excuse the dog barking. You might hear some cars as well. I live in a noisy area, so I do apologize for that. The Fool indicates that you are entering a new chapter of your life. You're entering a new cycle. The choice you recently made, it feels like it was a choice that you chose to level up in some way in your life, and now that is causing you to mature and enter some kind of new territory, especially in love. You're trying to plan ahead. Feels like you're trying to get your grip on what is to come in your love life, but there's still sadness here tied up to the choice you had to make. You might have some regrets about previous relationships, just regrets in your love life, feelings of loss, sadness, being left out in the cold. And it's this ruminating energy here with this Five of Cups, especially with this Nine of Swords. Okay? So you are bouncing back and forth, it feels like, between two energies. And they are this sadness, this overthinking, this did I make the right choice, feeling pain from having to make the choice in the first place. So that's one energy. The other one is this, okay, how can I move forward? I'm excited to move forward. Let's look at the opportunities that are there and let's build anew. Let's go for it. Let's create abundance. So there is some duality for sure in your reading, but no cycle can end without any sadness. Like, that just would not be human. Like, if you left a chapter of your life with absolutely no regrets, absolutely no pain, or no sadness, or anger, or resentment, then I just kind of feel like you are better than all of us, and maybe not human. So now let's see what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming, Ace of Wands, a brand new start filled with excitement. It's exactly what you want. The Wands are all about your passion. And it's all about going for what you want, not what others expect you to do, not what society expects you to do, what you want to do. And the Wands are fire. It's all about action. It's about going for your dreams and doing it for the long run. The Ace of Wands is a beginning, essentially. A brand new beginning. Paired with this Fool, I mean, hello. The Ace of Wands is also lust, a lot of sexual and sensual energy as well. So in your love life, this could mean a new door is opening to that kind of passion and fiery energy that you've been looking for in a relationship. And so you're stepping into a new chapter where you're going to be potentially embracing some more self-confidence, some self-esteem, and it's going to feel good. You're going to feel happy and confident in your body. The Star is the energy you're moving into in your love life in October. This is healing. It's that regenerative energy after the whole death process, transformation, after all the change and turmoil. The Star is fixating again on your North Star. What do you want? What are you going for? What is your purpose? What are your life goals for yourself? And in your love life, again, you might be rethinking, hashing out what are your goals in love. Do you want to prioritize love? Do you want to prioritize work right now? How do you want to do this? The Star is also somebody who has restored their faith in themselves, in the world, in love perhaps. So that's a nice energy for you. I'm going to get one more card on that. Here you go. Five of Wands. Let's see again. Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning. Again, you got another ace. So October feels like the month where you're stepping into the new chapter. You're not completely unconflicted about it though, which again, I see anyway. You know, you're going back and forth. You might be feeling like, oh, kind of nervous about it all, kind of nervous. Inner conflict here. It's happening either way. I feel like it's happening whether or not you are ready for it. And it could actually be that you didn't have to make a choice in the past. You might be making a choice now, and I don't know why I did not clock that. So my bad. This fork in the road card, I don't know why. It was so strongly the past, but now I'm like, why did I not think it was right now? Because this is the current theme. So a fork in the road, I mean, you're having to make a decision and it's plaguing you, or the decision you recently made, it's plaguing you. And it's hard. But this new cycle is coming in even swifter than you think. Okay? So both these cards actually, the Star and the Ace of Pentacles, is somebody looking up at a beautiful, shining thing. This is the Star, this is the Pentacle. And it feels like you are solitary right here in these cards. And maybe you are fighting some kind of opinions from others or some kind of judgment that others feel like they can cast upon you during this time in October. But you have your eye fixed on the prize. Okay, keep it fixed there. And on that note, let's get your advice. Page of Wands. Go for it. Go for it. That is the card of exploration, of going on this new journey. The page is the student. They're setting out on this journey. You got the Ace of Wands and what you don't see coming. And your advice is go on that journey. Don't fight it. Don't ignore it. Move into it. Move swiftly into it. Four of Wands on the bottom. It's going to bring joy, celebration, good times. Okay. Now let's see who you are being encouraged to embody with this Woman of Myth Oracle deck. You've got actually... Don't be afraid of these cards. The imagery can be a little bit intense. I feel like Scorpios should not have a problem with it. But I tend to use these cards only for myself. I don't really want anybody to get freaked out by the imagery, but this is the Medusa card. So let's see what Medusa's message is for you. Medusa has to deal with the misunderstood, the persecuted, and victim blaming. Medusa, a beautiful maiden in Greek mythology, rejects the advances of Poseidon. She is then turned into a fearsome monster with snakes for hair, so hideous that anyone who looks upon her instantly turns to stone. You're feeling like you're the victim of gossip, injustice, or an unwarranted public or private attack. Perhaps your actions, intentions, or personality have been misunderstood or misinterpreted. Medusa calls on you to remember that much of what others say or do to you is a projection, not a reflection of who you are. Remember the power of telling your story. If it feels safe, she asks you to share your truth when you're ready to and however you feel able to. Okay, Scorpio, I hope this reading was helpful for you. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I'm very new over here, so any help is greatly appreciated. All right, I'll see you next time.